AFOs to help walking. I'm going to try and find the videos on me because I can't keep redoing content all the time. But first of all, no AFO should be administered without full checkup, which includes hip x-rays. I'm sorry, I'm living proof. I had dentists and bars on my feet for club feet. My legs are completely messed up because my feet go one way, my knees, I have femoral torsion, my hips. I'm 60 years old, probably going to need a full hip replacement within the next 2 years. That's just me, right? Nikki can chime in too, that she just came in about her experiences. AFOs are not for walking. AFOs are there for structure of the feet. But if you think you're going to get strength, first of all, to walk, you have to get in and out of standing. That still needs to be your first thing. When the cycle of foot is not going on, right? What you need to work on is that the reflex of coming to the floor with the foot, the gravitational reflex and that kind of thing, right? It's not heel toe. This is not how we walk. And so you've got 26 bones in each one of your feet. So a quarter of our bones are in our feet. And then you've got the tibia and the fibula going into that, right? Creating your ankle and so forth. You're now going to lock up everything. First of all, when you're going for a new walker, especially with CP, I'm a big advocate of just shoes in general. I know people think, oh, 5 toes, all this. I'm sorry, guys, we're not cavemen. We wear shoes. You know, might want to get a pair of Nike high tops, you know, that kind of thing. New Balance. I like those a lot better than the Converses because of the soles go out a little bit on that versus jumping to that. But I'm just tired of CP getting AFO, Botox, Baclofen, right? And that's usually standard care. I'm not saying AFOs are not good. I'm saying you need a full checkup. And the fact that, again, I'm living proof that someone didn't check my hips, my knees. So yeah, they straightened my legs out, but everything else is all messed up because they didn't look at the whole thing going up and why I had both legs to begin with. So, and I had AFOs on forever. I crawled till I was 21 months. I joke around like that's why I'm so smart because I crawled for so long. No, I'm kidding. So those are the things you need to look at. You can't look at pieces and parts. AFOs are big, they're clunky. Now you're not going to be able to get in and out of standing and so forth. So there's pros and cons. Her feet aren't that bad. Pronation of the feet usually come because of lack of convergence. You want to stimulate that. If you don't believe me, stand up, sit down. Now cross your eyes and get up, and you'll feel the pronation happen. It's just the way the body works because of the diaphragmatic system that goes throughout the body. But again, I'm getting a little bit proactive on this one because I went through it. My body's deformed because of my AFOs. So I don't want a short-term solution to become another long-term issue or a long-term issue become a short-term solution. Yes, walking is capable without it, but again, support. And yes, walking with ski boots. It's just also too, now the shoes that you have to wear with AFOs are usually 2 sizes bigger than what it just throws off your spatial proportions. She's just 13 months old and she's walking with CP. I mean, Nikki will tell you again, this is just, you know, I mean, like she's doing great, but can we allow a little time for better to happen before when there's an external device is used, then you're saying that there's a problem. I get it. I know we have CP, but I would still like to see her in a pair of shoes, maybe to get better support that way. I don't see how her ankles are turning and all of that. But again, without good hip x-rays, you just don't know the full picture. So I'm going to try and find the video that I've done about my femoral torsion and what's going on and so forth. But, you know, I don't load with a straight leg. I have 2 crooked legs because of it. And it's just, again, personal experience is what I went to. Thank God my mom had enough brains. Back then they wanted to put in artificial arches in my feet. Could you imagine my life now? That's when my mom's like, I don't think that's a good idea. I have the flattest feet ever. I have femoral torsion. I've got duck feet. You can go on and on and on. You know what I mean? But I just golfed a 122. You know, I mean, I do stuff. I walk. I do. Hiking is not my best friend. And like I said, my hip's starting to really go. I'm bone to the right, but again, it is what it is. I am 60 as well. So, but honestly, I couldn't run I couldn't, oh God, what the agony I had in gym class because I couldn't do the things I did. But again, I didn't even realize I had crooked legs, probably until I got into my ABM stuff. And I was like, looked down, I was like, oh, knees kind of don't line up with the rest of them, but it's not like anybody else found it. So that's just, again, my 2 cents. Any AFOs, full visual examination, full going on with hip x-rays. You might not be into the x-rays, it might be RSV season. I get it, you have to do what's best for your family. But I really do not like that being a solution to a problem when you haven't looked at all of the structure.